Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Wherever you are in your day, I hope you feeling loved and blessed, doing it for yourself. Okay, it is Saturday, March 14th, 2026. All right. Represented by the World card out of the Tarot deck and the planet Saturn. Moon is in Aquarius. All right. The Aquarius, the rebel. Okay, you're probably feeling a little bit rebellious, Aquarius. You may be feeling the urge to break free. All right. It's time for you to be creating ideas, valuing your freedom, and viewing situations with with viewing situations with emotional objectivity. Okay, we are going to use the oracle deck today. Okay, my oracle deck, this one right here is my oracle deck. I love it. I've had this deck for a very long time because I've been on this planet for a very long time. I'm just kidding. I'm not that old. Um, old enough when I get up, I go, uh, there's a few grunts now when you get a certain age in life, and when you get up, you make noises. Not only you from your mouth, but from your body. It's a crick and a crack and a you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. So today, like I said, we're gonna do a oracle spread. All right. Um. Yeah, thanks for checking in. We'll go over this real quick. We don't know where we're going to go with this, but this is a pretty much a past, present, future sort of thing. We'll see what's going on. What's the oracle telling us, right? What's the main focus of today for our collective reading, right? It's a collective reading and collective message. Take from it what you will, okay? If it resonates, let it settle. If it doesn't, let it go. Um, it's a little hard to shuffle these. They're kind of thick, so I can't really shuffle as you would a typical set of decks. So I'll shuffle them this way, and we'll go over what we have here. Okay, so the first card, it's only five. As with you do Oracle, it's usually just like up to five cards, and that's it. um, one, three, or five. So card one is the past, which is going to represent the past events or emotions that are currently impacting you. It sets the foundation for the reading by highlighting what has led you to this moment. Trying to, it's like a lot of lines blurring together. All right, card two is going to go to the left and it's going to represent the present. This reflects your current situation, including the immediate challenge you are facing and the energy you are currently embodying. Card three is going to go to the right, and that is the future card. This indicates the likely outcome of your current path if things continue as they are. It serves as a projection of where your current momentum is leading. Card four is on the bottom, and this is the causes. This digs deeper into the why behind your circumstances. This card identifies the underlying reasons or root causes for your current situation. Card five is going to go on to the top of one. This is your potential. This points towards the potential outcome or the highest possibility available to you. It often suggests what could happen if you apply the lessons learned from the others. I wrote the others. I don't know why I did that. I was getting into what I was writing and I double wrote. Okay, so yeah, we'll keep shuffling with our purpose and intent and we'll see where this reading takes us. Yeah, and then we'll go from there. See what's going on, what's happening, what it is. What it is. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and take it down to, I was going to say the tarot, but to the oracle, take it down to the oracle, because that's what we here for. All right. All right. We'll cut the deck like we cutting a check. I already know there's a check coming in the mail. Yeah. All right. And the trois, and the trois, and the trois, and the trois. All right. Let's put this up here so I can still read. All right. I need to get a desk that supports that. I can't wait till we get this more organized with the things, not the thing and the things. But you know what? You don't even really need the things because I like it to be organic. But I have ideas that I would like to do, but it's going to take time dealing with other things in life, but we're dealing, right? I'm feeling better today. And I appreciate those that inquired. You know who you are. All right. So, card one. This is going to tell us the situation. This is the past. This represents past events or emotions that are currently impacting you. Okay. It sets the foundation for the reading by highlighting what has led you to this moment. All right. So, card one. All right, I got to turn it upside down. All right, this is the mask. All right, I'll show it to you better. This is the mask. It's called the ritual mask, okay? This is about your self-expression, embodiment, and persona. All right, masks can conceal and reveal, right? We put masks on to face the world, right? People put their mask on. I used to not leave the house without makeup. I used to not leave the house without my makeup done, hair matched, shoes color coordinated, the whole nine, right? You put on your mask so that you can face the world, what you want people to see. Um, Now I don't care because the point I'm getting to is you can do all of that. You could do all of that and still be lost inside, right? My thought earlier was healing is not linear, right? People think that you want to be a healer, and you could put a scarf around your head and put on a bunch of rings and put some incense burning in the background and say I'm a healer, right? Anybody could do that. Anybody could do that. But have you done the work, right? You think that you put that scarf on your head, you put some jewelry on, light some incense, and you're automatically a healer? How could that possibly be, right? You could sit with a person who doesn't have any of that and still get some better advice than somebody who's just put on all that mask, right? Okay. So, like I said, healing is not linear, and you can take your own masks off to truly see yourself, okay? When you don't unmask, you present yourself, your face to the world, and otherwise cover who you are. Perhaps part of yourself you do not dare to show to everyday life or want to hide. Ceremonial masks allow the wearer to embody the deity itself, drawing forth powers that can possess mere human with divine inspiration. This can mean that a part of you that you may be repressing wants to be set free. You have to look within and see what alter ego needs to come to the surface. You could be holding yourself back. Be bold and true. Let your true self image emerge. You have to beware because all is not what it may seem. Judge carefully whether true words are being spoken and true intentions stated. Do we not do this in a relationship, in a bad relationship where you put on a mask to the world, right? You put on a mask because you don't want everybody to see that you're in this bad relationship, right? Or you put on a mask so you can go to work and you want everybody to think you're happy. when you're really, really, really not happy at all, right? You put on your little happy face to go out and deal with the world. The Tisms know this well. The Tisms know this well. Where are my neurodivergence? Stimming. Stimming. Do you know what stimming is? Putting that mask on so you could deal with things that are going on around you, right? So this could be about being in a position where you have to put on a mask to present yourself to a world that doesn't really know you, or you're trying to put on a mask to present yourself in a better light. That's what that could mean. All right. So let's go ahead and move on to card 2. That's going to go to the left. All right. This card represents your current situation, including the immediate challenge you are facing and the energy you're currently embodying. All right. I get this one confused. It's either, yeah, it's the oak. There's another card that has a tree like this, but it's the mandrake, but it's got leaves on the card. I always get those two mixed up. So this is oak, the king of all trees. The oak is a symbol of stability, strength, and patience. The oak sinks its roots deep while its majestic branches reach for the stars. It is a sacred tree, slow growing and connected to the people of the past and to generations to come, right? To learn from oak wisdom is to slow down and allow time for deepening. Okay. Our human world changes rapidly, but the oak endures. This could be ancestral advice coming through, right? Give more attention to the truly important things in your life and let the trivial concerns drop away, right? Do not worry or stress over small matters or waste time from petty dramas. Let go of any sense of urgency. You have plenty of time. This is all about being patient and your endurance and your strength, right? Not really needing to wear so much of that mask, letting that mask down so that you can stand true in who you are, right? And stand true that with that oak power, standing in that power of oakness, if you will, right? Patient with yourself and enduring. Okay. All right. Card 3. This is the future. Goes to the right. This indicates the likely outcome of your current path if things continue as they are. It serves as a projection of where your current momentum is healing. Oh, excuse me, leading. So keep saying healing. Healing around here. All right. Let me read that again. It serves as a projection of where your current momentum is leading. All right. Because, like we said, the past, this is the energy you're currently embodying. You're embodying the strength of the oak. Okay. All right. Card 3, the future. What did I just say? The card that I get confused with this card. Isn't that funny? Oh my goodness. This is the mandrake, like I said. This is all about ecology, nature, and your environment, all right? The plant world exists in mystical relationship with the human world, each serving the other to heal, nourish, and grow, from food to medicine to poison to mind expansion. Plants offer ancient green magic. The mandrake is symbolic of the kinship between mankind and plants, suggesting a common origin. Literally, we are one with nature. The earth cries out for our attention and care. Make it part of your spiritual and magical practice to do your part for ecology. Plant a garden. If you live, you can't plant a garden, go buy a plant that you have to water every day, or not every day, but tend to. Because, I don't have a green thumb either. But, yeah, a plant that you have to take care of, to help you connect with yourself and nature every day. Okay. And it's good for your home. your environment. All right. Devotion to the goddess and goddess demanded. And your chosen spiritual path requires it. All right. Stay connected to all living things and replenish yourself through nature. Okay. And this is your future. You're standing like oak, and you belong outside here. This is what it's saying. Take off that mask, stand true to who you are, and stay connected to nature. That's your future. All right. So card 4, the causes. Digs deeper into the why behind your circumstances. This card, this circumstances is wearing that mask. All right. This digs deeper into the why behind your circumstances. This card identifies the underlying reasons or root causes for your current situation. And card 4 goes on the bottom right here. All right, that's card 6. All right, this is the God. All right. This is the leadership, the protection, and virility. The horn god is the divine masculine power found in the wild things of nature and the elemental cycles of life. This is about taking command of the situation with benevolence and confidence. All right. If leadership is offered to you, accept it with humility and without false modesty. Take care to respect those who look to you for protection. He is the embodiment of the vital life force itself. His pose in this card is 1 foot on the ground, which signifies his readiness to leap forward into action. He holds aloof the torque, symbol of leadership and benign rule, for he is the Lord of the beasts who protects all living things. So the deeper, and this is about your causes, the why behind your circumstances could just be that there's an energy around you, this masculine energy, because this is a god, it's a masculine card around you that kind of drowns you out a little bit, that makes you feel like you got to put this mask card on. There's just that strong masculine energy that's sort of making you mask up who you really are for whatever reason. We don't get all the answers here, do we? All right, so card 5 points towards it. Sometimes this is my little man. I am the biggest advocate for leave that man, okay? All right, potential points toward the potential outcome or the highest possibility available to you. If often suggests what could happen if you apply the lessons learned from the other cards. The others. I wrote the others, but I think I meant to wrote the other cards. What lesson can you learn about standing strong, getting rid of that energy? Self reflection. It's always self reflection. It's always a matter of stepping aside, son, and taking a look, because this is the pool of moonlight. The full moon shines on the sacred pool as a priestess gazes within its depths, searching for understanding and inspiration. The quiet beauty of moonlight on water provides a mirror of the soul, seeing yourself as a beloved child of the moon goddess. Messages can be divined from the watery depths, brought forth from the underworld and illuminated by the celestial light. This is not the time for action, but rather for quiet contemplation. Stop and think things through. Solitude is important right now, tuning out the influence of others so you can search your own soul. Remember, I said that energy, that masculine energy that's making you mask up. Stand true to your oak nature. Reconnect with nature to allow yourself to be aligned with that divine, right? That divinity within you. Okay? There's somebody standing over you with too much energy, draining you, causing you to mask up. Okay? Mask off, quiet contemplation, right? Remove that energy. Okay? Peace, contemplation, and understanding. Tune into your divine inspiration. Okay? All right. Yes. I love solitude. I love spending time with myself. I was a hermit I was a hermit before the pandemic. I was a hermit before the pandemic. When they said quarantine, I was like, sure, no problem. Okay. So, yeah, yeah, quiet contemplation makes sense. It makes sense once you start laying out all the cards. I like to move through the cards because you can kind of see what's coming, but sometimes you have to wait for all the cards to come out on the table, and then you go, oh, when you backtrack, go, oh, okay, that's why, that's why. But isn't that funny? Didn't I say? Didn't I say there was two cards that look alike, but one has the leaves and one doesn't? That is so funny. And did it come up? Of course it came up. Because we got that kind of magic over here. Okay. All right, y'all. We'll leave it at that because I got some things to do. Got a little cleaning to do. I need to go a little bit more on a walk. I probably, I don't know if I'm going to do that. I'll do that some of this tomorrow because I can't do it all in one day. So, yeah, I hope you have a beautiful day. I hope you stay blessed. I hope you stay sassy. I hope you subscribe. I hope you give me a like. I hope you give me a comment. Say, woohoo! All right. Love y'all. Thanks for stopping by.